Hey David and any other mother flippers watching this. I'm so excited right now. I think I've hit another bout of just positive karma overload from the stuff that's been happening over the last 3 weeks. It, it's 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 essentially like I'll yeah, yesterday I believe it was. I went to this area with this. It was a tree similar to an oak tree, a grey tree, a thin grey tree, which might not be similar to an oak tree. I'm not a flower guy, although like I went to do energy work with a tree for for breath of fresh air and sighs of relief, which it gave me, and like I just feel like that did actually just happen. It did happen for a reason, just despite the pain that I endured there. Because if it wasn't for me spending 3 hours doing that today, I just with the basic flower in the backyard, over there, the amount and I hate that nobody has told me this in the Qigong literature. I I've turned on the video called "How to Get Started in Plant Energy Connection, Herbalism, Sensory Energy Work for Your Own Wellness," and 16 minutes 34 out of 35 minutes in, it hasn't covered it whatsoever, and it's I think it relies on that wishy figure hold thing. Although initially I was just trying this out. Let's mount this phone to something because oh I what's exciting me so much right now, which has given me such greater appreciation for just plants, is it's like so many people know about plant medicine for curing physical diseases, although looks like they have looks like they have their emotional properties, perhaps in the equivalent form of curing physical disease if you can get the right plant for it. Because I have this plant which I grabbed from outside, and this plant's what's just inspired me to. It's just given me this insane feeling of beauty, of just emotional beauty, and the progression has essentially been I can't yesterday that tree, then there's this plant outside which looks quite similar to this, although it's longer and it's green. As and there's another purple plant outside, like just general garden plants, and I can demonstrate this with this end because it's more obvious and simpler. Like just a small thing. I I've been I went through the lung pressure points like with the relief placebo logic. Although I just this is just inspiring me to go and go through all the flowers, just seeing what emotional benefits and antidepressants that they have stored in them. Although I think that the plant outside gave me enough relief. Like the plant outside may actually just replace my chocolate, and I think I can only say for sure if it does in like a few weeks. Though it cured the pressure that that I felt as the pressure just accumulated in training nunchucks, and I'm using I'm using my sexual energy to basically just I'm targeting all of it to crafting the reality of me just not needing chocolate, even if I don't have really any other community that I want. I can just go to these plants to relieve a lot of pressure and a lot of emotional elements. So when you press into the acupressure points, and when you press into the acupressure points, your fingers are gaining the energy through them from the plant, and I've just found like that when you accumulate enough of this, when you accumulate enough of the energy, it goes straight into your organs, and it just has you feel absolutely great. And I'm at least I'm not aware of any part of the energy world that tells you this. I've looked up plant energy medicine on YouTube, and not so far. I could be wrong though. Could be wrong because of course it was just a surface level lookup. Though I just don't like how nobody has told me that plants can be used as antidepressants in the energy world, and it's like plants might just be but my new best friend. But plants may be my new best friend. Like trees for resilience, and perhaps plants and flowers for emotional support, basically for these different variations of emotional support, and then crystals for these forms of guidance, as long as they're charged up, as well as mood lifters in and of themselves. Although I'm not sure if plants actually do give you guidance, that they might. This feels so much better than the distance transfer world. It just feels more meaningful than the distance transfer world. It feels more meaningful than the distance transfer world. I am going to go around the plants, and I'm also going to see if I can put quite a few variations of indoor plants on occupying like a quarter to half of my desk space now. Although be warned is that the the plant outside, I got a lot of relief out of it. Although I essentially got emotionally punched in the face again when there's someone outside. When my dad said, "Oh, you have a